In the autumn of 2023, I visited Court Farm in the village of Wallingham in Surrey in southeast England, to tell its story as an historic farm and also as a pleasure grounds and tea garden in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and as a military camp in World War I. If you haven't yet seen that video, you'll find a link to it in the description field for this one. I've never covered a paranormal story on this channel before, but when I recently heard the tale of one associated with Court Farm, I couldn't resist looking into it more closely. The story goes that in the early 1960s, a few years before the old derelict farmhouse was demolished, a man with a fondness for pigeon pie visited Court Farm with an air rifle. He took the track up to the farmhouse, spread out corn in the old garden as pigeon bait, and then climbed to an upstairs window with his gun. After a long wait, nothing happened, and the man left the house in frustration. But as he did so, he heard a cry behind him. He spun round quickly and stared at the house, but could see nothing. In his anger, he levelled his rifle and fired a shot through one of the broken windows. The pellet struck the far wall, and as a shower of dust and plaster came down, he thought he saw a face appear at the window. He thought it must be his imagination, so he fired again, but this time the falling dust and plaster revealed a face of pain and anguish, and the man ran. He later learnt that in the 18th century there was an even older farmhouse on the site. The owner had got into debt, and one fateful winter's night his creditors came calling. He was shot and thrown down the farm well. They say that every February, around the time of the new moon, horses' hooves can sometimes be heard at Court Farm, followed by shouting, a gunshot, and a splash. What do you think? Please leave me your thoughts and comments, and thank you for watching.